Hello, Daz here from Daz Locks. I want to talk about tools. Everybody's got a tool video. I got to do one as well. I've been making my own tools. I haven't been able to buy any. I will eventually buy some, but for now I have to concentrate on making my own tools. I've made this one here, my own little hook, and on the other side I made a little diamond tip here, mainly for counting the pins, that kind of thing. But these are made from wiper blade inserts. So are my torque bars, pry bars, tension bars, whatever you want to call them. I made two kinds here, right out of these wiper inserts. And I found two wiper blades, old ones that we changed out this winter, and I destroyed this one. It's garbage anyway, just haven't thrown it out yet. I'm glad we didn't. Anyway, here's another one I have. There's some inserts right there that I can make more, especially these kind of tension bars. My problem I was having is my hook isn't very tall. It can only be the width of this up, like that, for picking. So some of the bigger locks, I really have to get quite an angle on them, like this ace lock here, which I haven't done a video yet. I really have to get like that on them, so I'm really stressing the wrong angle. So I watched a couple videos, a lot of Bosnian Bill, a lot of other guys who are making stuff, and they kind of showed me how to cut my own tools. Now, one thing that I did do is I have a little template here, which is the size of your tools. I had to size it down properly. Let's find this one here. See that? So it's pretty close. This is a little bigger, but what I would do is I would just trace this on whatever material that I get, and I would cut out my own tools. So I went around looking for some pieces of metal, just flat feeler gauge metal, that kind of stuff. A few people said to use different types of material, but the problem in my mind was no matter what I get, I still don't have a handle. It's still going to be bare metal, and when I use this, I am jamming my finger into the edge of this, picking really hard, and this gets really tired and sore because I'm putting it into the side of a metal and I'm pushing really hard sometimes. So I needed some way to make a handle, trying to figure it out. So what I came up with, and I'm just going to try it, I grabbed from the dollar store $3 for some butter knives. Now, what this is going to do with this template is I'm going to trace whatever I want, a little hook pin or a hook pick, whatever I want, and then I will just grind that out, and I will have a handle already. You follow me on that? So these are a nice thick handles here, plus they're stainless steel. They're saying that's great material to get. If you can find them, grab them. I was looking for specifically stainless steel. I was also going to do it on these as well. These were $3 as well for 3. So what I was thinking here as well is I will just cut my little lock pick like that, or whatever it is, and I have a nice gorgeous plastic black handle on here, and I can cut this back, I can shape this down so it's not so big, not so I get more feel out of it. The one thing that I did spend a bit of money on was this Dremel Easy Lock kit here. You can see here it's a metal grinding wheel, and these come on and off so easy. They just pop right off like that. They pop right on. No screwdriver. Oops. No screwdrivers on the top or screws to use a screwdriver. Plus it's perfectly level. And also this way is perfect for no shimming or shaking while you're doing it. Plus these are designed for metal. These are thick, the thick ones that they have. They do have thin ones, but I'm going to be doing a lot of side grinding like this because I don't have a bench grinder. So I'm going to be doing probably cutting and then grinding a lot here, which is how I created these here. These are small, I didn't have to grind as much. So got these, had 5 blades. It was about 30 bucks, but to me it's worth it. I will eventually buy lockpick tools, but for now I just don't have the option of buying it. They cost a lot of money. I was looking online and some of them are like 250 bucks. I know you can buy little sets for like $18-20, that kind of thing. But I've had this in our basement for years. It's a little roto tool, and I put the little grinding wheel attachment on here. We have a whole bunch of these which I've never had a use for until now. These are the coarser grinding ones. These are more of a fine grind. I like this one here and this one. Because you see that square edge on those there? That's how I made this little diamond tip, because I can get right in there and I can just square it off, and then I can polish it off after with various other things. There's also a little buffer wheel that I can polish this to get a round edge on this kind of thing here. I also have a tool for my woodworking. I do have a rotozip. Sorry if that's upside down. Anyway, doesn't matter. I have a rotozip tool, which I had this grinding wheel on here before, but now I'm going to use it with this Dremel here for cutting my pieces out of these items here, which is going to be lots of fun. I'm going to be making my own tools here. I will eventually buy those tools. One thing I don't have is a rake, because there's not enough room on the thickness of this to actually make the rake. This one here, or this one, there's not enough thickness on this to make that rake. It would be way too tiny and just wouldn't be effective. While I was out shopping for the knives to make my lockpicks, I saw this little number here. It's nice and cheap. It's a brass 40mm tough lock. I found the one with the best bidding on there. What I want to do is I want to do a blind pick for everyone. It's still in its packaging, obviously, and I want to just open it up and pick it without any takes, second takes, that kind of thing. Because most videos that I've seen online, they've already picked it, they've already found the flaws and all that, and then they talk about it, and then they've picked it again. I want to do kind of almost like a live pick of this thing here. Anyway, that'll come in the future. Another thing I want to talk about is the design of the tip of this here, of the hook here. I have a few questions about it. Nobody has had an answer. If you look at these tips here, these are the most common, the hook ones. Then you get into these kind of things. If you look at it, it's really square. These ones are really round. So what I was thinking is, inside the key pins of a lock, they come down and they always have to be like this, right? When you put your key in, whatever, they have to bump along there. When you put that tool in here, your hook tool, right, or however you put it, It's like putting a ball on a ball or a marble on a marble to get upward pressure. My thought is, when you get to this point here, just put a little bit of a, do you know what I'm saying? So the hook would look, there's your normal hook. All I'm going to do is put a little bit of a, very, very small, just to grab, to be able to sit on that key pin a lot better for feel, all this kind of stuff. I don't know, I'm just a beginner picker, but I'm gonna try that. Definitely I'm gonna grind that out, and I'm gonna see if that helps or not. Anyway, that's my big rant on tools. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Des, and thank you.